Hey Taurus, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for April to June. Any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below, Taurus. I do have personals open right now. This is a 3-question video reading. It's $34.56. You get it within 1 to 2 business days, but this is going to close out tonight. I'm going to close personals for a little bit. So Wednesday, April 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested, details are going to be down below, Taurus. I wanted to do this reading before April started, but I had been sick, but I still want to do it. So let's go ahead and get it done here. See what we got for Taurus. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Taurus placements, okay? Man, Taurus. You got a lot of majors here. Knight of Cups is your overall energy here. Knight of Cups can be somebody who's a dreamer. I'm wondering if there's something new that you have in mind, like a new vision for yourself. You know, maybe it's a new partner, a new job, a new living situation. 111 on the camera as I was talking about that. Sometimes Knight of Cups will show up as an apology. You know, somebody trying to fix something. It's a knight trying to rescue something here. It can sometimes show up too as like a romantic gesture. Anyhow. When it comes to the month of April, I feel like you're coming out of a rut here. You know, you're starting off with the 4 of Cups. Somebody here might have their moon in Cancer or their moon in Aries, or you might be a Cancer or Aries sun with some Taurus placements watching this. But when it comes to the 4 of Cups energy, this is somebody who's not really satisfied. And I think that a lot of you guys, because in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, this man in the card, he's sitting at like the trunk of a tree, which can talk about like going to the root of a situation. And I do think some of you could be like playing a situation back, seeing how it ended up here. And I feel like it's bringing you a lot of clarity, but I also feel like it's pulling you out of a rut. There's something about this reflection here, this, you know, this rut that you've been in, this time that you've had to think. I really feel like the world showing up is you stepping out of that rut, making yourself the center of your world, the center of your universe. This is fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. Some of you in the month of April, there could be something you agree to, like a contract or something of that nature that might bring you out of like a financial rut, or you know what I mean? If you have been in between jobs, seeking employment, whatever the case may be, there could be something coming in the month of April. There might be a woman, like an older woman, who's offering you something here. You've got the Queen of Wands showing up as well. I do think this is putting you in a more confident energy. Like I said before, I feel like you're stepping out of that rut. You're making yourself the center of the universe. This is somebody who's bold. She's fearless. She's assertive. She goes after what she wants, Taurus. And she stops at nothing to get it. She's very determined. She's very disciplined. I think a lot of you, that's the energy that you're shifting into in the month of April. Some of you, maybe you went through a real nasty breakup, and there's a lot of clarity coming in for you. Some of you, it could have to do with the fact that maybe somebody has apologized, you know, but it's possible that they left some truths out. And, you know, there's something here that you're just not trusting anymore. You're just not trusting that path or that vision anymore, and you're moving on to something else very confidently. 333 on the camera as I say that. And wow, you know, I think that, Taurus, I feel that while you're ready to move on to something else, it seems to me like you don't fully trust it because of what you've gone through in the past. You've got Judgment showing up here, Scorpio and Aries energy for the month of May. You've got all majors for the month of May. This can be like, you know, this shows up as a card of like resurrection, bringing something back to life. And I do feel that it's your energy kind of coming back to life, new life being breathed into you and your situation. It feels like if things have been stale or stagnant, that it feels more lively, it feels more energetic. But I will say too, like this can talk about realizations, and you know, I feel that an experience you've gone through that put you in that rut has really changed the way that you view things. That's probably why Knight of Cups is the overall energy. Like your vision, your perception has changed. You got the moon here, which can be hidden things. You know, for the most part, I feel like you're curious. You know, should I trust this? It doesn't feel right. And I don't think that it's that it doesn't feel right, Taurus. I feel that it just doesn't feel comfortable. You know, I really think that you should prepare yourself for the new rather than expecting it to feel comfortable. It's not going to feel comfortable, Taurus. It's a big difference from what you've dealt with before. I mean, we're talking moon and sun. We're talking night and day, okay? So, like say, for example, if you dealt with somebody who cheated and they lied and, you know, they never worked or they never did anything, and now you're dealing with somebody who's kind of busy because they work hard, right? You may be kind of skeptical, like, are they cheating? Are they doing this? No, they're probably just working. You know, it's not, it just feels to me like some of you are trying to move forward, but there's a little bit of that past energy lingering, you know, a little bit of fear from what you've gone through. So yeah, big difference, you know, big difference in the two is what I will say. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. Okay, it's high vibrations, it's joy, it's a new beginning. So some of you really need to prepare yourself for a happy new beginning. So I think this reflection that seems to be happening in the month of April is really good. Even if it feels like it's not comfortable, it's putting you in a rut, it challenges what you once thought, or, you know, I feel like it's good for you here. You know, I think that it's God, source, spirit, universe trying to prepare you for something better that's up ahead, and help you to let go of these fears and these things that have happened. You have the Ace of Swords showing up in the month of June. Okay, truth, clarity, some sort of breakthrough possibly. I feel like there's some good news here. I feel like there's some good news here. You got the Four of Wands showing up, Taurus. Maybe for some of you, there might be a move. You know, Four of Wands, it does emphasize home and family. You know, for some of you, there could be like a new addition to your family as well. You know, whether it be like a grandchild, a child, you know, somebody's like adoption being made official, a marriage, right? I feel like there could be a new addition to your family around the month of June. But Four of Wands energy, you know, you're celebrating something. I feel like things feel really good for you in the month of June. You got the Lovers. This is a turning point. Okay, so energy feels really good surrounding connections, surrounding decisions as well. The Lovers can represent a decision, you know, or kind of being at a crossroads, but, you know, I feel like you decide on something in the month of June and it pushes you forward. Maybe not in the month of June, like you move forward, but say, for example, you know, this Four of Wands, it might be representing a home, it might be representing a move, but it's possible that this energy is showing up here to represent you making the decision to start looking for places in the month of June, right? So that could be the case here as well, but definitely stronger connections and emphasis on your connections, your friendships, your family. So I love that for you, Taurus. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. Trust that you can have a happy new beginning. You know, some of you, maybe you have told yourself that you're you know, destined for energies like what we've seen up here. And I don't think that's the case at all. And you really need to let go of that story, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anybody who's interested in personals. Like I said, this is a 3-question video reading. It's $34.56. You get it within 1 to 2 business days. It ends tonight though, Wednesday, April 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So everything's down there if you're interested. But if this is where we part, Taurus, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.